Hey, it's Corey with Republics.com, and in this video tutorial we are going to show you how to consolidate multiple Google Workspace inboxes into a single inbox. So you're only checking one inbox, but you're able to send and receive from multiple other email accounts. There are a few challenges because of some additional layers of complexity thanks to our identity provider, otherwise known as an IdP, as well as some outdated and potentially incorrect documentation from Google. However, I myself have a dozen or a half dozen roughly addresses set up this way successfully, and I'm happy to share how I've done this with you. Without further delay, let's get it done. First thing we need to do is go to our source inbox, log in if you're not already logged in, and then we're going to click on our name or our the logo in the top right hand side, and then go to manage your Google account. Here we're going to navigate over on the left hand side to security. If we click on that, it'll give us some options. We want to scroll down until you see how you sign into Google and two-step verification. We're going to click on this and we're going to say get started. It's going to ask you to log in, pop that password in, confirm. You can confirm, however, you may have a secondary email address. I just happen to have my phone number. Pop the code in, whether it be emailed or sent to your phone. Once you confirm that, it will give you the option to turn on two-step verification. This is important because it allows us to generate something called an app password. Without two-factor authentication, you cannot do this. If you don't see app passwords in your account, it's because you don't have two-step enabled. We're then going to click on this and we'll give it a name. It can be anything, it doesn't matter. You could call it, checky inbox at Brecky. Whatever you want, as long as you remember what this is for. So try to name it something relevant to what the password is generated for. This app password is a one-time generated password. It can only be used once for one purpose. If you need another app password, you can generate more. We are going to copy this password here, hit done. We have that generated here. Make sure you copy it. You can't go back in to see what it is. It only shows you once upon generation. We are then going to go back to our destination account. We're going to navigate to settings, which is in the top right hand side, the little gear icon here. We're then going to go to see all settings and then navigate over to the accounts tab. You can see here I have a few things already set up. This is what yours essentially will look like as well once you get your account or accounts added here. So once we're in this menu, we're actually going to start with checking mail from other accounts. It's the second section here below send mail as. We'll click on add mail account. You will pop in your email address that you'd like mail to come from. We'll hit next. The username is actually your full email address, so you'll have to fill this out. And the password isn't the password to your email. It's actually that password that we generated earlier. So you wrote that down or copied it somewhere. We'll pop that in the password. And we actually have to change the POP server as well to pop.gmail.com. And we're going to change the port to 995. But what is important is that we have a secure connection. This needs to be enabled. And we want to label incoming messages from that inbox as messages from that inbox. So I highly recommend this. That way you know who's emailing you and where. And if you're replying what that address looks like going back to the original sender. So we're going to hit add account, and this will give us the option to, yes, send as that address. We hit next, confirm our name, treat as an alias, which is correct. Hit next, and that same password we generated earlier is what we want to pop in here. This again is not your email password. This is the application password we generated after doing the two-factor authentication. 587 is the correct port, and we are going to use TLS, which is recommended, and we will add an account. Congratulations, you just added your account to send and receive from a second inbox. So that's exciting. Good job. An email will be sent to the source inbox, so let's just pop back in here. And we can see here, please confirm. It's very important. This is the last step in the process that we click on this link, which confirms that we can send and receive email from outside of this workspace into our Republic's workspace. So now we are good to go. We can now see here it listed in my from, and we can also see a label here, which is essentially my Arcane inbox. The main inbox is everything, but the labels will be from whichever accounts you add afterwards. So hopefully this was helpful. You found this useful. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.